Welcome to the 66th. Welcome to the 66th edition of the Black Link Collective Podcast. On tonight's show, we have author George Lunsford. Hit the music, Alan. There's no music, Alan.
I thought you said we weren't going to have no music.
No, you should put the music.
That's karate people. That's karate band.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive!
Oh.
It's alive!
Oi!
Welcome to the Black Link Collective Podcast.
Oi!
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
Dudes will punch your face off.
With your host, Archer. Featuring Sophie Sound of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Look at that.
I got you, Fred. I got you, buddy.
Oh, Mark.
Let's go already.
It's too short.
And
That's
now,
impressive.
Let's start
Right?
the damn show.
I did that. That's
Oh,
what
you
I
did
do. Yeah, that's what kind of my job. So
Hey.
welcome one and all to, like I said before the 66th edition of the Black Link Collective Podcast. This is our Halloween episode.
Ooh,
Mighty spooky.
Spooky.
Well, we'll see how spooky and weird it gets. We're about to be joined here in a moment by author, actor, podcaster, and all-around great guy, George Lunsford. I have a zombie peeking over my shoulder right now. So,
Look at him. He's gonna eat you.
he's Jason. He's freaking Jason Voorheesing me, where he's just like
Michael Myers.
yeah, Michael Myers me.
Yeah, it's
So
Michael
hey,
Myers.
welcome to the show, George.
Thank you.
I got you on.
going
I meant to introduce
Good.
Alan and Fred, but I had to do this.
Don't
first.
worry
So,
about it. We got
You,
George
Alan,
on.
Fred, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Fred.
I'm Alan.
There you go.
And they're both all three great guys.
Hey, we try to be.
Yeah.
What else can you aspire to be other than that? Just a cool guy, man.
Cool guy. Yeah, that's what they say. He's like, that guy was cool, and then he got sentenced
Yeah.
to 26 years in prison for supplying alcohol to minors.
He was cool to me. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters in my world. He was cool to me.
Yeah. Well, George, thank you again so much for joining us. Of course, we had teased this previously when we had you on last time that we were going to get you on to like scare the hell out of us for Halloween. And I feel like, and I correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this has got to be like your favorite holiday.
Oh yeah, I love Halloween. It's awesome.
It's my top three. So they make fun of me because my number one is Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving. It's coming up too.
It's the
I'm a
best
fat
holiday.
guy, so Thanksgiving's pretty good.
Yeah. I
Hey,
do like Thanksgiving.
smart.
Yeah, I do like Thanksgiving.
But they were like, oh no, it used to be Christmas and whatever, Earth Day.
Who, us?
Shit.
No, not
Yeah,
us.
always Earth Day and Columbus Day with you, Alan. All every year.
Earth
Hey.
Day.
Taco
Columbus
Tuesday.
Day every year. It's like, hey, you guys coming to my Columbus Day cookout? And I'm like, that's not a thing. No one does that.
I do.
Columbus Day.
Good idea to me. I mean, you know.
No. Well, Alan, for some reason, I don't know. He has a thing for Spanish explorers. I don't get it.
There it is.
Oh, he was going to dress as for Halloween this year. It's Columbus.
Conquistador.
I'm going to come over and take all your shit.
I love to be a conquistador. Get one of those hats. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Oh, man, those metal hats, they seem heavy.
Yeah.
I told you about when we went to the Ren Fair last week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, and they had those like even the plastic hats. I was like, this is too much. Like I
That's
couldn't wear a metal one all the time. Like,
yeah.
you gotta wear that shit all the time. Because you
It
never
chase
know.
your head.
Yeah, it's gonna. You don't know
You know
when it's
what I
gonna pop off.
I
That's why they
can't
had
say
long
that.
hair. That's probably why they all had long hair. George's probably like, dude, these guys are idiots.
Yeah.
I know. See, I'm not saying a whole lot because I used to be part of the Mandalorian
Okay,
cosplay.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
wear a helmet all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is the way.
Yeah, my son is dressing as Boba Fett. My youngest son is dressing as Boba Fett this year for Halloween.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm excited. He's all about it, man. He's been wearing that costume every day.
Boba Fett. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he just calls him the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
He heard me say it and
Yeah.
zombied up again.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
He's a Mandalorian.
Yeah. So that's, and then let's see, we got what one of the girls from that show, Frozen is one of them.
Yeah. Right.
And then a guy from an anime for my other son.
All right.
So you wouldn't know who
So
it was.
my kids, my oldest is doing an inflatable, like what with the aliens stealing you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He loves it. He's been running around with the old, fat body. And my daughter is Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Yeah. And then my youngest son, which I think he came up with this idea himself. He wanted to be what was the zombie from Hocus Pocus? Like but
Scary.
it's like it's a character
Yeah.
who doesn't, he's not really a main character, but
Sure,
like
yeah.
yeah, and he looks good, man. He's great. He's got the long curly hair.
But you know what? Knowing him, that's kind of how he is. Like,
yeah, he's so creative.
I'll be like the dude who just stood in the background of like the show, and no one will know who I am.
I got noticed. Nobody knew what the actor was.
And you find out who it was that played it. Send him tweet him a picture on behalf of the show.
Yeah.
You can't get him to be like, hey, you're literally the only person that's ever dressed as me for Halloween. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. So, George, I know you said, like you said, you have 7 grandkids. So I don't know if you know all their Halloween costumes. So hopefully they all stop by and get some candy on Monday.
Well, see,
or today.
1 is in New Orleans, 2 is in Chicago, 2 ain't born yet, and 2 is in Asheville.
Hopefully at least 1 or 2.
At least somebody come
the Asheville ones, right?
Come knock on your door.
I want to ask him just because we'll get into all the spooky stuff here in a second. But so I went to the Renaissance, the North Carolina Renaissance Fair over right outside in Huntersville, right outside of Charlotte, a couple weeks ago. Have you been to that?
I have not. I've been wanting to go to that.
Okay, it's a cash grab for sure. But listen to last week's show. I think it was last week's show, wasn't it? Yeah. Listen to last week's show. I give you the full breakdown of the almost thousands of dollars that I spent. It was it's one of those things though, like in retrospect, now that I look back and I'm like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it always is.
TerrorCon, does that count?
I would love to go to that.
That was
what was it?
Tiny TerrorCon.
Tiny TerrorCon.
That's the weekends at my house.
I would have talked to Tyler Maine. I've been talking to him back and forth. So I would have talked to him and everything. He's got a new comic book coming out.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I have to get the connection and get him on, so maybe he can make a comic of us.
There you go.
I've told you, man.
Hard.
I've told you there are a few things that are like bucket list items, and really the only reason that I ever wanted to start this whole podcast venture in the first place is to talk to cool people, meet people I hadn't met.
We're doing that,
and then to make our own comic book.
There you go.
And maybe if we get a sandwich named after us somewhere,
that's
a
bonus.
Bonus. If we did, dude, if somebody made like the Black Lincoln Club, the Black Lincoln Club Lective sandwich. Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to help out.
You did there. I see.
I'll give you credit.
It was a tough one. It was a rough pull, but but still, I would be really proud of us if that happened. That would really cement this as the most fun not getting paid thing I've ever done. Speaking of getting paid, check out our Patreon. And of course, follow the show at BLC Podcast on Facebook or Twitter at BLC World. And pay us, please. Still waiting on that first buck. I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's in the mail. Patreon works via
Hollywood Walk of Fame. Right? That's what it's for our star.
I want the action figure modeled after me.
That would be great.
Bald, fat guy. That's
my concern. Because I'm really tall and fat, and I don't know that they could afford the plastic.
Yours would have to be hollow and very thin. You know what I'm saying? keep the cost down.
They'd have to de-age me and get this gray out of here. But well, George, again, thank you. We're really thankful that you're here. We're so happy you decided to come back. We feel like guests. Fred was talking about earlier that we've had a good number of guests, and most of them are like, "Hey, we'd love to come back," and then we're like, "Hey, you want to come back?" And they're like, "Oh, new number, who dis?" So that's not true. Actually, we have. It's been really good that we've had a lot of people who are itching to get back on, and but
you guys are cool. They're fun to hang out with.
Hey,
tell our wives that.
No, don't tell my wife that.
No, she hasn't figured that out yet. Or the kids. So, so George, again, obviously holiday season. we're I think we all love horror movies. Alan especially, because he's weird like that again.
Yeah.
Conquistadors and horror movies for Alan. That sums up his every October. So, so what is like? Okay, I know, and I don't want to be like, hey, give us your best like shit first, because we got to build the tension.
We gotta build.
But like, so what do you have any stories like that you're like, oh my god, this Halloween? It doesn't even have to be Halloween related. I'm sure you do. Oh, and plug your book.
I actually just did one of the podcasts last week about named Tony Bean, and I'll tell you about him later.
Okay.
But I've been looking up stuff for Greenville, and I've got it right here on my computer in front of me.
See, I already don't like this because I drive those streets every day, and there's going to be a freaking ghost mummy or something waiting on me.
One set of bridge you guys got. It was built like around 1820. With a Gothic-looking, stone bridge. Apparently, has bones buried in it.
Oh.
So when people go on this bridge and they're checking everything out, they're seeing all these mysterious floating orbs around.
That is true.
And apparently, there's a spiritual force field that holds you in place. That all you can move is your eyes.
Oh no!
Now all you can do is look around with your eyes.
I do that when I go to sleep at night. I got sleep paralysis.
You have sleep paralysis?
Yeah, I got sleep paralysis.
Oh, that scares me.
That shit is terrible. I'm
Well,
not going on that bridge. I'm not going on that bridge.
While you're frozen, you have eerie whispering in your ears.
See,
And they
Dude, I'm
see
telling you.
apparitions moving around you, even touching you.
and then they rape you. I'm telling you, this
They
is
will,
coming,
dude.
man.
Like, so
They
in high
coming to
school,
rape you, man.
in high school, we used to go, like, all the kids would go to that bridge. Not me, because I wasn't into that shit.
Yeah.
I was too scared. I admitted to myself early on that I'm like, yeah, ghosts are like, yeah, great. I'm gonna like go.
Oh, so
along
you
with
know
it.
about this bridge?
Oh yeah, I want to go along. It's right up the road. I would
Oh,
go along
really?
with it until they're like, let's go to the haunted shit, and then I'm out. Like I can't. So, Jesus said no. So yeah, no, they used to go all the time, like every weekend, and people would tell
Really?
me almost every single person would tell me about the orbs. They would tell me that they felt like they were super heavy and like kind of frozen, and they would hear people whispering to them, and like on the reg, because they'd go at like 3:00 in the morning,
oh,
and like
yeah.
that's just
Being
too
drunk.
creepy shit happens at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
If you go at 2 in the afternoon, it's lovely.
Yeah.
At 3:00 in the morning, that shit has changed.
Yeah.
2 in the afternoon, you're like, let's take a
let's
TikTok
take a
here.
picture.
Let's do it like dance. 3:00
Right.
in the morning, you're like, run, and you can't.
Yeah. Dun dun dun
Exactly.
run.
Exactly.
I can't. I'm frozen. I can just move my eyes.
Place up there called Devil's Sea. It's the Bermuda Triangle over by Japan.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna actually I'll send it to you and let you send it to Alan.
Yeah, I want to know about that.
For him. It's about ships disappearing over there and airplanes
Yeah. See?
finding broken boats and stuff later on. And they're seeing portals and all this stuff
See,
going on.
dude, where did American warships happen? It happened right there near Japan.
In the
Yeah.
Pacific. Yeah. In
The Pacific, yeah.
Dragon Triangle.
Yeah. That's
Why are they always
also
trying?
that's why also the kaiju come from there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
they do
the
from
kaiju
there.
come from they come from
Yeah.
Pacific, man.
They're probably coming. That's with the portals.
That's what it is. It's the portals.
When that Pacific Rim, that wasn't that what
That's
Pacific
what
Rim was all
that.
about?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I just saw that movie recently for the first
Really?
time.
Oh,
Really?
it's a great movie.
It was good. Yeah, it was better than I thought.
They
it was
had
gonna
they
be.
had a B knockoff too, wasn't it? What was
Oh yeah, it was like
It's like
it was like
Pacific
it was like Pacific Crust
Tail
or
yeah.
something like
yeah, Pacific
Pacific
Tail.
End.
Was it? I watched it. Of
It was
course.
something like it was close
Yeah.
enough to that, man. Like,
Right.
it really was.
Uh,
So yeah, I remember that story. Like I said, I remember that the bridge, and like what was the other one they always went to? Like the Cowpens Battlefield or something like that.
yeah, the
Oh,
Captain. I've heard stories about it big time.
Really,
Yeah,
There's
I
lots
heard you don't want to go to that place.
really.
A lot of people got killed in really bad ways,
Yeah,
and laid on the battlefield suffering, and their arms were blowed off. And
Right. Well, It's crazy that y'all brought that up because just last night I watched The Patriot, and
Oh, really?
I did, and I got to looking it up, and I thought I had remembered that this was supposed to be in South Carolina, and like he even mentioned South Carolina, so I started looking up the truth behind the movie, and it was about the Battle of Cowpens and the Battle of Courthouse, something else. It was like a combination of those two. And the Mel Gibson character was based off a man, the Swamp Fox.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Francis Marion. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and
friend of the show.
Yeah. But like it was really interesting to hear about that. Or you just find out about that about watching.
Yeah, that dude was awesome, dude. Like I don't know a lot about like I remember learning that in South Carolina because he was dirty. Like he
like
when the British were like, we're gonna march in line. He's like, we're gonna sneak through this fucking swamp and kill you, like stab you in the ass. And like and it worked though. Like,
they called him the ghost.
Yeah,
they called him the ghost because like he would strike at night and nobody would see him coming. You know what I'm saying?
And he would take out the shish kebab.
Right? Yeah. So
smart.
The infantry is lost now. They don't know what to do. You know what I mean? They're getting their asses handed to them.
Guns down and running like hell.
Yeah. They stole like a shipment from them, and they have his officers' uniforms, and they used them to like sneak aboard the ship, blow it up, and like they also used like some of the men who got captured, and they dressed up like hay dummies in the costume, and not Francis Marion, but yeah, he walked into the fort with a white flag to make him surrender. He's saying he's coming in peace. And he made him trade his guys back for the suit dummies. You know what I'm saying? It was funny.
Hey,
That's a good movie. That's a really good movie. I enjoyed it.
And now he haunts your dreams.
Yeah.
Now he's coming back to kill your ass.
Yeah.
Get ready for that. You can't get away from the devil, the evil zombie Swamp Fox.
Right. And it's right down the street too.
It's within like 45 minutes. So, you know, it's probably within about 45 minutes, George, too. Yeah. So, like 45 to an hour. Yeah. We should all meet there one day.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I want to go and meet you. Can we meet it like there's a fruit stand right beside it, and they have like great jams and jelly. They have homemade ice cream. I mean, come on. What's better?
Well, I'll go out there 3:00 in the morning, and we'll shoot it. We'll shoot it Blair Witch style.
I'll be like, here's some delicious jam. Please leave me alone, Swamp Fox. Here's some raspberry jam.
I said boysenberry.
So what else? You said you had a couple in Greenville. I don't know how many you have, but what else you got that's just, oh man, no, I can't go that one. Okay, I'm trying to think which way I have to go to work now to avoid that
shit. Oh Lord! Well, you know there was a place that they treated TB and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Insane asylum, and they treated tuberculosis, and they treated what was it? Prisoners and stuff before they were released. And the place burnt down, and what they did, they built another place on top of it.
Probably where I
work. Let's see, what's it called? I can't find it. Herd HERDKL.
Oh, herd clot.
Yeah. Park. Yeah. It was actually built where this insane asylum had burnt down.
Yeah, that's not far away from us, Fred.
Really?
No, dude. We've probably been there.
Ghost sightings there, and just the creepy shadow figures, and they're bad to shove you and scratch you.
Oh, see, man.
It's 6 minutes from my job.
If you hear screams and banging, you better be say that's what the whole thing is. That's when the shadow figures come out.
People just send their kids out there every day.
I see. What was this this is an older building though, right? Like, does it say when it burnt?
Ooh, let's see here.
Matt, you know what it is. What it look like?
No.
a brick building because everything was made of bricks back then.
It's made of
like 30.
Yeah, okay, it burnt down in 30. So it's the new building is still a pretty old building.
It's not a building now; it's a park.
Oh,
so it's like a big
park.
playground and stuff. Yeah, no.
Oh, is that Unity Park?
No, it's Herd Clots. It's
Herd
up the road from Unity Park.
You would think they would do Unity
Well,
Park.
I mean, they did because
Well, kind of in a way, yeah.
it was a dump, and they just,
Black people can be ghosts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They used to call them spooks.
That's a whole different story. That's a different show. No, Fred, I was going to say, what they've done with Unity Park is there are adult people showing up wearing diapers there now.
Oh, I did see that guy.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
it makes
I think he had some mental.
Yeah, so that's been good. That is literally across the street from where I work. So it's really putting a damper on my diaper wearing game, honestly, more than anything else. Because now I'm like, now that guy gets caught and ruins it for the rest of us.
Yeah, now you got competition.
I was wearing diapers to the taco place every day.
You mad because you got competition. That's all.
Well, now I'm like,
I'm the only diaper man, Ryan.
That's right. I'm diaper man.
Well, I can't wear it to the taco place, though. So I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to wear it to the taco place. Man.
Yeah,
It's a weird taco.
Some strong tacos.
You guys are
It makes it. See, that's the problem, George. Is that's what happens to us too. Is it makes us not be able to focus on the thing we're supposed to be talking about. Fred just goes off on these tangents.
I'm sorry.
Always Fred.
It's
That's
fun.
who I am. That's who I am.
No, it wouldn't be the same if we just stuck to us.
Yeah, that's a script, man.
Nowhere near as much fun. No,
Right.
I agree. Oh lordy.
So yeah, so we like I said, I know there's other stuff in Grayville, man, but just quit scaring me, please. Because how about some stuff in Graycore or in Raleigh? Where is there ever like a haunted hotel?
There's
Holiday
all stuff in Raleigh, I'm sure. Raleigh's a nightmare by itself. You don't have to add anything.
Oh
to it.
yeah.
That's true. That is North Carolina's capital, is it not?
It is. That's why it's home.
Yeah,
That Fred.
it is.
How I knew that, I don't know.
Yeah, because you're smart.
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You pay attention to the road when you travel.
Give me a state. Let me see if I know the capital.
Okay, I'll give you a state. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, was it Oklahoma
Is
City?
Oklahoma City? Is it?
I don't know.
You sure?
I know.
I don't know.
I'm like 95% sure.
Cheyenne.
That's
Wyoming.
That's Wyoming, yeah.
I think. I don't know. You asking me?
We don't even know.
I mean, I'm the one that did American cities, and it was like, what was the question?
Oklahoma, huh? I don't know. I don't think it's probably Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're
Smart. Hey, man.
We're so dumb. We're like,
Smart,
you got stumped on the first one, Fred.
I didn't get stumped. I knew it.
No, you got it right. You got it right.
And I said I was 95% sure.
It's pretty good.
So that counts for something.
All right.
That works.
We'll take it.
What's the capital of Alaska?
Juneau.
Who likes the horror movies?
No, I think.
I think all of us do. Honestly, I watch.
Yeah. I used to watch the old ones. I don't like the new ones too much.
Well, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
You know who that's about, right?
I knew it was a real story, but I don't know the story behind it.
His name's Ed Gwynn or Ginn, Gein.
Oh yeah. Ed Gein,
This guy's like the ultimate. He was like the very first of the ones that ate people.
Right. He liked to wear their skin, right? Like a mask.
He would
That's where
skin.
the Leatherface thing, yeah.
He got like the hands off, the skin off the hands. Wear them for gloves.
Oh.
Get the faces off and wear them.
Hey, good insulation.
Yeah.
That was before they came up with cosplay, Fred.
Yeah.
Cosplay.
He's like, I really want to dress like a plumber, but I don't
gonna be
have a
this
plumber
dude.
outfit. I'll just eat his skin.
That'd be Ed Gwynn.
Jesus Christ, man.
Dude.
How long did he go along for? Like, how long what was his years of activity?
How many faces did he have to wear?
54 to 57, somewhere in that area.
Yeah,
years.
54,
Dang,
57, 3
yeah,
years.
he
That's
was-
dude.
Man, he
First
went good.
person to kill was this woman, and he wore her face around the house.
Jesus.
It's just God,
They found,
man.
they found the remains of 10 ladies in his house when they got him.
10?
Yep.
So
That's-
he took out.
Man.
That's
Had a
crazy.
body parts hung up on hooks.
You just do it. You just
Yes.
do it.
Had body parts in it and everything.
But now, when was that? Was
It's
like in the
nightmare.
60s or when was
Is that what 50s?
50s?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
damn,
50s.
that had to be real traumatizing for the 50s.
Yeah, man. Like, hey,
You know what I
nobody
mean?
heard
Like,
nothing like that. You know
Now
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying?
all right, yeah.
All right, that's just
body parts hanging from hooks.
What is it,
Wearing
Tuesday?
a woman's face.
What is it?
It wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't in
Must be Wednesday
Texas?
afternoon.
Was
Yeah,
it in Texas?
it's probably in Texas. Yeah.
Was
Yes.
it? Yeah,
It
it was in
was in
Texas.
Texas. Yeah, that's why it was
Yes.
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Stay so bad.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Hollywood does
It
live.
wasn't. It could have been Texas, Oklahoma. I don't know. If
Or
that's
could it be
now.
Texarkana?
It was
Well, then it
in,
would be the Texarkana Chainsaw Massacre.
Maybe it was the Tex-Mex chainsaw.
Yeah,
Well,
it
that
could
would
have been.
be that would happen at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. They'd be like,
Charleston.
what?
Wait a minute, hold on.
it was in Wisconsin.
When we
He's in Wisconsin for real?
That's
No,
what
it
his name was
wasn't.
too, Fred. I
It
told you.
wasn't. It was
It
in
was?
Wisconsin.
it wasn't in
Lacrosse,
Texas.
Wisconsin.
Well, it makes sense because all that shit happens in Ohio. All them.
Well, that's what we
Yeah,
were talking about last
yeah.
week with the other guy.
Yeah,
Dahmer.
it was
He
Dahmer. He
Wisconsin.
was in. He was in Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Gacy was in like what? Ohio,
Ohio, someplace
Detroit,
like
or
that.
something like that.
Yeah,
Somewhere in that area.
Yeah, it's all Midwest, man.
yeah.
Well,
So
I grew up with a guy who was a serial killer. He killed they got him for 5, and I think his brother said like more like 20.
damn.
Jesus.
I'd been to his house.
Yeah.
What?
See, I told you, see, now that's barely getting away.
Yeah,
Even do it. We had a
His name's
debate.
Leslie Warren.
he did what
What?
now?
His name's Leslie Warren.
I don't
Leslie
wanna get him on the
Warren.
show.
And
Warren.
and this is this happened like in Asheville or
Well, it's Candler, yeah.
Candler's, yeah, right outside of.
The first woman he
Really?
killed, he's buried in the backyard.
Jesus.
Damn.
shut up? How did we not hear about this?
And he was a truck driver, and he was killing different women and stuff around the country.
Worldwide, baby.
What?
Damn.
That is crazy. So close.
That is crazy. Well,
Yeah,
dude, we
Parker,
had the
who-
guy right up the road, Coupler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Parker used to be a serial
Oh, yeah,
killer.
the guy that locked him in the.
I did not be a serial
Yeah,
killer.
he used
Yeah,
to
in
kill that
the
Captain Crunch.
storage container. Yeah, yeah.
I used
Yeah,
to
he
do
locked
that
that
one.
woman in.
I
But
was trying
see,
to make a case that I'm a serial killer.
with
Yeah.
that one, it's
He
a
was.
whole lot of stuff with that one though. Like
Oh, couple.
we know he killed the boyfriend. He admitted to that, but that Superbike murder, he said he didn't do that.
No, he said he did do that.
He said he did, but they like forced him to do that to take the
Yeah,
death
he said,
penalty
yeah,
off.
after he said he did
After
it,
he
then
said
did
he said he didn't do it. You know what I mean?
He did it.
Yeah.
I ain't
Oh,
gonna figure it
did
out.
that
Just blame
shit,
it on
man.
him, dude. Call it.
Yeah,
out.
that basically.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Like,
not
case
'cause
closed.
the killer's still out there.
Well, how do you know?
Because you
Because it
What if the
wasn't him.
killer got murdered by another killer?
yeah.
Then how are they gonna find it, Fred? Come on.
There's no honor amongst killers.
Exactly. There's no honor amongst killers. See, look.
Look,
Let our buddy, old buddy,
oh,
Seth
God.
wait.
It was me. I did it. I put that PLC thing in the park, and I killed them people.
Satan, you're too scary for this show.
Oh,
Creeping me
my
out, man.
mustache is just too sexy.
That is too-
Satan loves his mustache, by the way.
I love my mustache. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. It just happens now sometimes. It doesn't.
They just pops up and on
He'll just pop up and be
podcast.
like, "Hey, I'm eating a burrito," and then,
Yeah.
then he'll go
Then
away.
he leaves.
It's-
I
He,
don't
he
know.
keeps getting out our back door somehow.
That's right.
Yeah. If you say so.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I couldn't. There's nothing.
The back door of the computer thing. And the computer
Studio,
thing.
the studio.
I'm talking about.
Palatial Studios.
Yes.
the back door, right?
Oh, man.
This is our life, man. This is again.
Hey, at
I
least
love
it's
it though.
fun. You know, at least it's
Yeah.
fun.
We look
Yeah.
forward to it. That's the
Yeah.
worst part.
We love to do it.
So to thousands of people across the world who may have been potentially murdered by George's friend.
I ain't saying my friend, man. Come on.
I know, I'm kidding.
Well, I'll give you credit. At least you didn't eat them. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Appreciate his classic approach to
Yeah.
murder.
Thank you for being civil about it. You know,
Right. Like I didn't. I mean, but I didn't eat him. So
I ain't eat 'em.
Can I just get a ticket, officer?
Yeah. Is that the one who killed the lady in TR?
Maybe.
Like, and he dropped their car off, and they couldn't find. I don't remember, but he got caught off that one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know what all he did.
I say in general, it's probably better. Like if you happen to have at one point in your life, maybe like pout around with a serial killer or something. It's probably best to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna not find out what happens, and I'm just gonna stay as far away from that dude as I can, and like all of his shit.
Yeah.
Like it would.
I only knew him from elementary school, middle school, and the beginning of high school.
Okay, so pre.
Damn.
Shenanigans.
Hey,
pre-truck driving.
have you drank a beer with that dude?
No, we didn't. No, we
No,
didn't.
you never.
You're not supposed to drink before you're 21, Fred.
No.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, Fred.
Come on, man.
Before you're 21, if you do drink before you're 21, it can cause brain abnormalities and mess up your eyes. You have to wear glasses, and then also your hair will turn gray.
Oh man, it all
So-
makes sense now. Wow.
It all that
It all makes sense.
It's all that up.
Blame it on the alcohol. That's it.
Make you want to drive a truck. I'm kidding. Although I would love to be a truck driver in a different life.
Mm-hmm.
Coast to
Nowadays,
coast.
Yeah, coast to coast. That would be the best way to do it. Get to see
Yeah.
the country.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
My grandpa was a truck driver, and he would tell me like his days were not like truck drivers have it nowadays.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like his life was
Oh, that
Smokey
was
and the Bandit every week.
Yeah, it's fucking hard, man.
And now it's like, oh well, I have satellite TV and internet in the back of my truck.
Yeah,
and I just roll
dude.
over here, and I have a heated mattress and
Yeah.
freaking a wet bar here. Like, la, 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 you know, like pick up road floozies and just drop them off in the next town.
Yeah. What they
Man.
call it? Lot lizards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lot lizards. I heard that term. I
Trucker's
was
life
like,
for me.
God damn. A lot lizard. Pick up this old lot lizard.
take them on over to Branston. Like, everybody's trying to go to Branston.
To Branston.
It's the only place.
Branson, Missouri.
That's where Jakob
Y'all
Smirnoff
know.
lives. I think he's
All
got a
right.
show there. You know that?
Who?
Jakob Smirnoff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, like in Russia.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
drives you or whatever, yeah. Like he's got like a residency in Branson. I don't know why I know that, but he does.
I don't know why that's funny, but
You said that all proudly too. Like he's got
got
a residency. He's got a residency.
Well, okay, so I don't know if you know anything about it, but
about
like,
Branson.
Yeah, Branson is like, and this is what I've heard,
It's a
like
community.
Christian Vegas.
It's a Christian Vegas.
Yeah, so it's like Las Vegas without all the like fun, I guess.
Yeah,
There's like gambling.
it's got gambling, no
You can
alcohol.
still gamble. But
Can
yeah,
you
there's
drink?
there's alcohol, but there's no like, I guess there's not as many like strippers and prostitutes.
Well,
No,
what's the
it's Cherokee.
point?
It's Cherokee.
Yeah,
It's
basically
Cherokee,
there, yeah.
North Carolina. I mean,
what's
Yeah, but they have
point?
more than one casino. They have like
oh,
3 or 4,
okay. They
yeah.
got 3 or 4.
So it's more like, where was that place we went? Tunica.
Yeah, okay.
Probably more like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
No,
But I've never gone to Branson, so I don't know. Maybe it's the
Yeah.
greatest town in the world.
Hey.
Any of our listeners in Branson, tweet the show and tell us how great it is.
Yes.
And
I
tell us
watched
if when Yakov Smirnoff's next set starts.
I watched Ozarks, so we got something in common. I know
you
everybody
go.
in Branson watched Ozarks.
I tried to watch Ozarks and it just bored the crap out of me.
It's good.
I know, I'm sure it is. It's just one that I didn't catch on. Like it didn't catch me.
Right.
You know what I'm
some of
saying?
them,
You got
you got like 3 episodes to get me, and if
yeah.
you know what I mean.
And I like Jason Bateman, but that's neat.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jason Bateman. Sorry, George.
Oh,
George
happy
is
Halloween.
Like, yeah.
Let's talk about Ozarks and Jason Bateman.
Yeah, I'm sorry. See, we go down the road, man. We
I
start
know, man.
Are you
forking off.
good? You good?
I'm sorry. I'm
Stop,
sorry.
stop forking
So-
off, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna unfork myself right now. So so George, I gotta ask you. I know obviously the book is coming out in November. We're on the precipice of November.
Yes.
November 15th.
15th. That's what I needed to
15,
know.
okay.
All right. And can you, Alan, do you have the name of the book you can scroll on the screen? Please plug it for us as well so that we can be reminded of the name. I don't remember. It was a name that I can't recall right now.
Legends, Myths, Monsters, and Ghosts USA edition.
USA edition. All right.
USA
And so is it going to be on all the major, like Amazon, all
yeah.
that jazz. Okay, great. So get it wherever you want it. Where would you like them to get it most? Your website?
They get it from the website. They can get it from Amazon. I'll have all the links on my website.
Okay. So check out his website. Check out his social media on Facebook. I'm not sure if you have an Instagram or anything, but we'll make sure to share the crap out of it and plug it on our show that is going to be right around November 15th. That should be we should have a show. We'll have a show that comes out on the 17th. So that'll be 2 days afterwards. So we'll plug it. I will hopefully be able to get a copy by then. We'll see if it's on Prime.
Yeah.
So I might just have to come. We might have to come up and meet you at Cowpens. And
I'm gonna pay you cash in your hand.
that's right.
All right.
Get this man his money. That's why I asked, because some places they take,
they take a cut. You know what I'm saying? They take a cut.
Y'all get the book and I'll come down and sign them.
Oh,
there you go.
Talking.
Hey,
now we're talking. See, look
there
at that.
That's
gonna be awesome, man. So yeah. Again, George, we're so thankful you're here. So now you have to tell me. Now you've told me some stuff, but now I need to know, what was the thing you said you were going to tell us at the beginning that you've just got my heart racing. I don't know what it's going to be, Fred.
His name was Sonny Bean, Sawney, Bean.
That's not a good
This
person.
happened somewhere around the 16th century. He was growing up in was it Edinburgh? Yeah, Edinburgh, Scotland. He's growing up around that area, and his dad was just the normal, regular. He did landscaping, he dug ditches and everything. Well, that wasn't what he wanted to do.
It's like, I wanted to eat babies' faces.
Left home, he found a cave just outside of Edinburgh. He moved into a cave. He didn't want to pay rent. He met a girl, and they got to be real good friends, and they got married. Well, somewhere along the way, they realized that they both like human flesh, the taste of it.
How did that conversation start?
I don't know. And so
he's picking his own skin. He's like, hey, not bad.
So career of robbing people and eating them.
God, oh.
Damn, in what order though?
Well, the cave was real big. It was a real big cave and went down and had all different chambers and stuff in it. Well, they ended up having 6 kids. Let's see. No, 6 daughters and 8 sons.
Jesus.
All stayed in the cave.
Cave people.
Then the incest started, and they ended up having 14 granddaughters and 18 grandsons.
Jesus Christ.
All in the cave, and they're all inbred.
Cave people.
Are they all cannibals too?
Yes, they're robbing people. They're eating them. Well, people start disappearing, and the townspeople in Edinburgh was getting concerned, and they'd go out and search for them. They couldn't find them.
Yeah.
They were looking all over the place and never did find them. Well, one day, this man and this woman come through on horseback, and they would set up these ambush areas, and they ambushed them. Well, the guy was able to stay on his horse, but the girl wasn't, and she was pulled off her horse, and they started eating her while she was still alive. And he was able to get away, and he went to Edinburgh and told them what happened.
He just left her.
Oh, yeah.
He just left her.
What are you talking about?
You got it, baby.
What is this number? So we're talking, okay, the two parents, you said they had like 15 kids, and then they had 28 grandkids.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about 2 people, Fred. We're talking about 50 freaking people.
They had 32 grandkids.
Wow. That's like 50 people that they're coming at you, Fred.
That's a horde, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, the people come back trying to find them, and they couldn't find them.
She didn't fall off their horse. He was like, yeah.
Bye.
They wouldn't eat the horse.
Yeah.
They come back with the dogs, and the dogs caught on one of them scent. The dogs started chasing down the track. Well, they got in the cave then. They headed down into the cave with the torches. And as they went down in the cave, they started finding body parts hanging. They found parts of their body that were pickled in jars.
Delicious.
And they were going through all these bodies and everything. There were skulls everywhere. They had killed over 1,000 people and ate them.
Shut up.
Now,
What year? I'm sorry. What year was this?
The 1500s.
16th century.
16th century. Oh, okay.
over in Scotland.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they're looking around everywhere. They're looking. They finally get down to the main part of the cave. And as they're searching around, they look in one of the back parts of the cave, and that's where they were all at. Well, they got them all, drug them all out, took them into town, and the trial took about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They took all the men out, and they cut their hands and their feet off and made the women watch them bleed to death.
Yeah, but
Then they took all the women, and they tied them to stakes and set them on fire.
Shit.
And the women, they never did ask for forgiveness. They screamed and cursed at them, was trying to hex them, but they never give up. They was fighting the whole time as their skin was melting off their bones and stuff. They were still screaming and hollering at them.
Happy Halloween, kids.
Damn.
Yeah. And what movie was that? Did that they use that for?
Hills Have Eyes.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
You win the prize.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. I was about to say it sounded like Hills Have Eyes, man.
That was
crazy
though. But
that
see,
was a
for them,
messed
that
up
must have
movie,
just
man.
been normal. Like they probably never thought like the kids and the grandkids.
Yeah, well, they
probably
know.
never-
Yeah, no. Only grandma and grandpa knew the truth.
Yeah,
What happened?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is
You would think out of all them,
insane.
one of them would be like, I want to go to town one day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
well, no, yeah, like I just need some shoes or something.
Yeah,
They probably all just
nah,
look
shoes.
That's
You
crazy,
know,
man.
you know how
Yeah.
tough your feet is. You live in a cave.
It's true.
Heck yeah.
You
You know, one of them
need
survived
shoes
and watched
for.
the one that burned them. Is like, ooh.
Yeah.
Or like, oh,
Yeah.
we never tried them cooked.
We never tried to cook.
That's probably why they were all cursing. So,
Yeah.
we never thought about that.
Years.
Here's a quiz for you. Do you know why you check your kids' candy? When it started?
I remember I was talking about this today at somebody at work, and I remember it starting in the like mid 80s. So I'm gonna say
Yeah,
like
something like
86, 87, something like that. I just remember going. I'm probably right. Yeah, I remember going year after year to the hospital after we did like shopping or did trick or treating, and then making them X-ray all the candy,
Really?
which I thought was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, they're killing you by giving you the X-ray and the candy.
I wasn't eating the candy while they did it, Alan.
Well, they X-ray it and then they give it to you.
That makes it more delicious. You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it started in the 70s. This
Oh.
family was sitting at home. It's a man, a woman, and two kids, a little girl, a little boy. Well, the little boy grabbed a piece of candy and put it in his mouth, and all of a sudden he started hemorrhaging and convulsing, and foam coming out of his mouth, and he hit the ground dead.
Put cyanide in there?
The parents went crazy, and they was calling the ambulances, the cops. They showed up, and they went in there, and the little girl had took a bite off, and she started doing the same thing, but they saved her.
Oh, my God.
That sounds like my kids, man. They're dumb.
They put out this big thing, don't eat candy unless your parents look at it. And come to find out, the dad had insured a life insurance policy on both kids. And they put,
Ooh.
Yeah, because it was an
Yeah,
inside
it was-
job. Like
yeah, it
that's
was
the
an
thing
inside-
about
yeah.
it. That's what's effed up about
Every
it.
year they talk about there's somebody who has put something in candy. But
Yeah.
have you ever known anybody that, you know, I mean,
No.
you're right. I mean,
Who would
nowadays.
do that? Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
and the
nowadays-
razor blade thing was
Yeah,
also
and
like
the
a
apples
dad
or
or
something
like a
like that.
stepdad or something. That
yeah,
was trying to
it
off
was.
somebody.
And that was
Like,
you're
it's-
right, that was in the 80s.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I vividly remember my mom being like, "All right, you can't eat any of this candy till we go to
Could
the
you
hospital
imagine
and X-ray."
biting
it."
on a fucking razor blade. God.
Well, yeah, but that was like one guy that no one else did that.
Yeah,
And
he
just
just
like
wanted
today,
to do it to
I-
get somebody himself.
I'll stand by this. There's nobody giving out free drugs to your kids.
Yeah.
No.
God, no.
There's no drug dealer with that poor a business sense.
Yeah.
They're like, I should give out thousands of dollars worth of drugs to these kids.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, ain't nobody giving out no gummies.
I'm just saying. And if they do, call me and I will check them.
Yeah.
I mean, you imagine if he does that, then everybody be next to your trick or treat.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, this is the best trick or
hey,
treat.
heard you got some candy.
Yeah,
I'd get excited if I found a finger in there.
Yeah.
Man, you're so stupid.
Happy Halloween, kids. All right, George, you got anything else for us? Got any other good? Okay, that's a good one.
That's great, yo. This
Like,
is
I don't wanna,
yeah.
the reason I asked that is because I was like, what would be worse? Like, what is something that he could say that would be worse?
Oh,
than
yeah,
those ones
worse
he just-
than-
I'm
yeah.
thankful that you're like, I don't have anything. I was a little worried, if I'm being honest, that it was about to go real bad.
Yeah.
If you need me to, though. No
No,
problem.
We'll do that for New Year's.
Yeah, I'm about to
That'll be
say
our New Year's resolution. Like, don't eat any babies or anything.
Right.
Oh, and Alan's gone.
Alan's
So,
gone.
all right, George, we're going to take a quick break because apparently Alan left. Thank you again for coming on. The new book, November 15th. Don't worry, you'll hear about it here on the show.
Monsters,
Legends,
Myths, and
Myths,
Legends.
Monsters,
Legends, Myths,
and
Monsters.
Ghost, USA edition.
There you go.
Available November 15th.
There he
There's
is.
Alan.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know, but you're leaving now.
You got,
The monsters just were like,
you got booted. You got
Man, that's that Raleigh- Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, that's a good joke to leave on. So, George, thank you again for coming by. Everybody, check him out on Facebook and everywhere else, georgelunsford.com. And we
Thanks
will
all very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
we'll be
no
in touch
doubt,
now.
man.
Thank you very much for your time, man.
Thank
We had a
you.
great time.
Yeah.
See you guys.
All right. See you. Have a good one. Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Once again, we'd love to thank our old buddy. That was not nice. We only do that in the beginning, Alan. That is too much. We'd like to thank our old buddy George Lunsford for coming on. Seriously, check out his book if you get a chance. It drops November 15th. Legends, Myths, Monsters, and Ghosts, the USA edition. And of course, we are proudly brought to you, and I forgot to mention this at the top of the show because we're still learning what we do here, Fred, that we are proudly brought to you on the Pop Culture Pros Network. So thank you, Steve, and all the guys over there. We're going to have some of the guys from a few of the shows on in the near future. It's going to be a blast. They're crazy people up there, man. They're all from New York. They're all
From New York. Hey, from New York.
They're like, hey, I'm walking here. And I'm like,
what you doing
whoa,
over there? Talking
and
to
then
you,
when I do it,
sweet
they're like,
legs.
yeah.
Also, you can listen to yours truly. That's me. I was on the Mass Debaters podcast this past week. We debated the best sandwiches that there were, and I was overruled, and that's fine.
Oh,
But it was a good. I was, it was the. I don't want to give away the winner.
Okay,
but the winner. Fucking, I'm gonna give away the winner. Okay, so my favorite was the Italian beef sandwich. Fred, do you know what an Italian beef sandwich is?
No, it sounds dirty.
Alan, do you know what an Italian beef is?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So it's like shredded beef with like sweet and spicy peppers in it. It's almost like a Philly cheesesteak minus the cheese. Add like spicy peppers and guanciale or whatever. So, and it's delicious. It's a great sandwich.
Oh,
great
sandwich.
Good.
Yes.
But the winner of the whole thing, after much debate, which is a mass debate of 5 people,
bologna and cheese.
no, ham and cheese. Well, somebody did say ham and cheese. And I felt bad for that dude because I'm like, is he new here? I'm new here.
I knew to come better than that.
Yeah, I was like, yes, they had that. But the winner was Philly cheesesteak, and like, I get it. I can't argue it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a great sandwich, man.
But I mean,
can you name a sandwich better than a Philly cheesesteak, though?
Yeah,
a Reuben's better than
a Cuban.
A Cuban was on the list. A Cuban was like number 3 or number 2 or 3.
What about Reuben?
Reuben was at the number 5.
But see, those are like classic sandwiches, man.
Right,
like,
right. I like them.
Yeah,
we talked about that, and like that's why you got to check out Mass Debaters podcast.
Right. Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly was an honorable mention, actually.
Classic.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly.
But it's not better than a Philly. If I walked up to you, Alan, and said, in one hand I have a Philly cheesesteak, and in the other hand I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, white.
You would be like, look at that that PB&J, baby.
I'd take the peanut butter. You know me. I'd take the peanut butter. Or a fluffernutter. I'd take a fluffernutter.
That's not what I'm offering. I'm offering a shitty ass sandwich on white bread.
Give me a Vegemite sandwich.
So, Fred,
did you see Parker do the dance?
So Fred, it's not Vegemite related, but it's close. It's food related, which is close enough for me to count it.
There you
Fred,
go.
I gotta tell you something, man.
What you got?
And I didn't talk about this before because I didn't want to. Someone, and this is a holiday season. I get it. Someone egged my house.
Shut up.
Not even real. They egged my front yard, man. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Would you like to guess who It was that did that.
Oh, it's your own fucking
It was
children.
my own children. My shit. They were like, we got bored and we threw eggs everywhere.
I was about to say, yo, they just love wasting your money.
They do.
Eggs
Oh my God,
is like
dude.
$5 a dozen,
dude.
man.
And not yeah, no, that's what I was like. Why
Yeah, what the
you could have thrown the gold,
Yeah.
the gold coins, the doubloons out into the front yard. That would have been cheaper than those.
I'd rather you do toilet paper. You know what I'm saying?
No, toilet paper. No, that goes too
It's a
fast.
bitch to get up. Oh,
There's a
yeah,
lot
and it
of poop-
rained
a lot of people
yesterday,
that
too.
poop in this house.
Toilet
Like,
paper, come on.
Yeah.
Remember during
Yeah.
COVID, man,
Well-
people were fighting for toilet paper.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
no, so-
But
remind
now
me-
there's toilet paper aplenty.
See,
You know what I'm
Fred, here's the
saying?
problem, man. Is like whenever my kids do something like sketchy, it reminds me that I did that once.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, damn, I can't even.
I never
like,
did that shit, though.
You never egged anybody's house?
I never egged houses.
Okay,
I
so
never
me
peed
and like
houses.
I did it for like right around Halloween,
Right.
and it was like 6 houses away from mine.
Yeah.
We went, and we got caught. Like
You're
by the
6
next
houses
morning,
away, of course.
everybody
Yeah.
knew. And so yeah, I never. That was the one time, and like we were so dumb.
Yeah.
But we did that. That was Halloween though. I think that was right around Halloween.
That's crazy.
And then one
remember-
Halloween.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, yours sounds
You
better.
know, no, it doesn't.
It's not. Mine's not good. So yours. You go. Fred.
No, we were terrible. Like that's when I first like moved to the city. So I was doing I was trying to do hood rat shit with my hood rat friends. You know what I'm saying? And we used to like that. My mind's playing tricks on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying kids
Yeah.
would walk around there who would steal their bags, and like run off with them.
Nah.
Wouldn't even eat the candy. You know what I'm saying?
So
Just-
dirty.
I know it's just terrible kids, man. We
Yeah,
were-
that's part of being a kid.
We
though,
were
man.
some fucking ass.
Alan's like, well, one time I burned down someone's house. So
But that wasn't on Halloween.
right. That was just
Yeah,
That
it was
was
a
just a
regular
regular
day.
day.
That was a Thursday, man. I was getting ready for
That
the
was
weekend.
actually pretty good on. Well, honestly, now it all makes sense. On Halloween, my parents wouldn't let me go out.
Yeah, oh no.
yeah, because there's too much trouble to get into.
Oh
that
yeah,
night.
they would make
Oh,
me stay
yeah.
home. Yes.
Like
Did
on
you hear
Halloween,
about
close to the house.
in Detroit they got like Devil's Night, or they used
right,
to.
like the night before. Yeah.
we had that.
Yeah, they
And
just
like-
start burning shit down, man.
And if Donald Trump gets reelected in 2024, we'll have to fucking purge.
Did somebody call me? Did somebody
Oh,
say it was
We're
my
talking
night?
about your night. Yeah, we're talking about your night. Satan.
Devil's Night. Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
I remember Devil's Night.
What did you start? Tell us the history of Devil's Night, Satan.
Well, let me tell you the history of Devil's Night, Freddy. Mr.
I'm not Fred.
Rebuker.
Did you call me
No,
Fred?
no, I'll tell
Friend
you.
of the devil. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Rebuker, Fred. Well, let me tell you.
Mr. Rebuker.
Yes, you. I'm watching you,
That's Frightened
Fred.
Freddy.
What? Hey, man, look.
No. You
I'm-
just hate my sexy mustache. That's what it's all about. I got the mustache and you don't. Haha.
Yeah, that's it, man. And you got like a better widow's peak than I do. Like my shit is little. You know what I'm saying? Yours is prominent.
Yours is very prominent. And
It's
that's
Mine
good.
is-
It looks good on you.
Yeah,
Prominent and
you got like
sexy.
you
Very
pointy
sexy.
on like every angle of your head.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a point. You know what I
So,
mean?
Satan, Halloween's coming up, as you
Oh,
know.
yes. I like that.
Is this really your doing? Did you start this whole thing, or like, how does this work out?
Well, it started like this.
I have a
I'll
follow
let
up question for you.
I just, one day I decided, hey, I want some candy, and they
Well, you were
wanted
like,
to give me
I need a
candy.
night and a day, right? You
Yeah,
didn't want.
so I was like, trick or treat, go fuck yourself, and they were like, no, you can't. You gotta get some candy and shit. And I was like, no, I'm the fucking devil. I want my money now.
All right,
Like a
follow-up
candy
question.
devil. And so that's how it started. If that makes any sense.
Follow up question for you there, Satan. So now that Halloween is, celebrated in the US at least, what is your favorite Halloween costume for someone to wear? And lady or gentleman, and you can tell me, specify the lady and the gentleman if you'd like.
Oh, my favorite costume?
For one of your supporters to wear
Oh, yes.
on Halloween
On
On
Halloween.
Halloween
or Devil's Night
or Devil's Night?
Either
Okay. It would have to be the
or birthday.
or Earth Day.
It'd have to be the 4 clubs.
Yeah, it's a princess. If you dress up like a princess, that's my favorite.
Sexy princess or like
What is that, Fred? What are you doing? Are you interrupting me,
He's
Fred?
working
No.
it. Oh.
What?
You don't.
That's my protection from you.
2 of diamonds.
Yeah, that's
Two
of diamonds. Yu-Gi-Oh time.
Shining bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. That
Hey,
ain't gonna
no,
work on
devil.
me, asshole. I'm the devil with my sexy mustache.
All right,
Anyway,
Zane. Thank you very much for your
I
time.
gotta leave now because.
All right. Well, hey, what was your favorite outfit for men?
Oh, for men?
Yeah.
The devil.
It's gotta be Speedos. If you wear Speedos, it kind of takes me off.
Love it.
Halloween.
He loves it.
Yes, I do.
All right. Get out of here, Satan. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Give us Alan back.
He's like, bye-bye. It's so
Oh,
nice.
look, and he took Alan with him.
Yeah, he took him out.
Oh, he's back.
He's still
What
back.
the sh-
There.
Oh, no.
God.
Goddamn.
Man.
Ooh.
Oh,
This show was off the rails.
Oh,
Happy Halloween,
my
kids.
God. Happy
What a
Halloween. Happy Halloween, kids.
I wonder, Fred, do you know what's the hot candy this year for Halloween?
Candy corn.
I mean,
There's always one.
it's got to be like it. For me, it's Snickers. I get to either Snickers, Scores.
No.
If I find somebody giving out Scores now,
What is the scores?
What are scores?
the scoreboard,
Oh, like the score
the
bar?
chocolate with the hard caramel over the hard caramel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
right.
it's in a dark brown
All right. Well,
package
here
with
are.
orange.
Well, Fred. Okay, so Alan, what is your favorite Halloween? I'm going to give you a list of the top 10 in the U.S. according to CandyStore.com. But I want everyone to take a guess. Fred said Snickers.
Yeah, that's got to be
No,
like number one.
Take a guess of that, and then also take a guess what number a S'mores bar or whatever the fuck you said.
A Scores bar?
Scores bar is.
Okay.
Don't take. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Alan, what are your favorites? I know your favorite candy.
Yeah, it's Reese's is my
Reese's,
favorite.
yeah, peanut butter cup.
I would
Is
think
his
that's number one.
Hey, peanut butter cup.
What about number 2? What about like old school, like non-chocolate candy?
Oh, non-chocolate. Candy corn, probably.
Nah, that's the worst. That's the worst.
Yeah, candy corn. That's everybody get.
I like
hate
it. I like to bite it into 3 pieces because the yellow part tastes different than the white part, and that tastes different than the orange part. Now, none of that's true, but I like to think that it does.
Yeah.
So your brain tells you that it does.
Right. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm getting 3 pieces of candy and 1 delicious piece of
Yeah.
wax.
I mean, I don't like candy corn, but I think that's probably one of the ones.
All right. So I'm going to give you the top 10 now. Do you want to take a guess, Fred? Top 10 Snickers and Scores.
Okay. Yeah, Snickers is probably number one.
Yeah.
And Scores is probably 380.
Yeah, it's not on the top 10.
Scores not on the list.
Yeah, I
warn you of
know.
that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Definitely not on the top 10, but that's your thing, you know?
Right.
I like dots, dots.
Yeah. I don't like
For some
gummies.
reason, that's the one that like gets me.
Yeah, I just don't like gummies.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't get like that. I'll eat them.
Well, see, that sucks for you because having kids, you're constantly surrounded by gummies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
There are certain
gummies
ones that
all
I
over.
really like, and certain kinds that I'm like, oh, that shit.
Right.
Like, because they have different textures. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay. So number 10 on the list was Alan's number 2 favorite, candy corn.
Number
I love
10
that
is,
shit.
Yeah.
Number 9, Tootsie Pops. Number 8, Snickers bars. All right. All right. So now you got to tell me.
Why's
on,
number
now-
one gonna be some bullshit?
No,
I'm
now you
telling
got to tell me.
It's like
I'm going to give you the
spearmint
rest of
gum.
them, and I want you to tell me if they are better than a Snickers bar or not.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Hershey Kisses.
No.
Not better. Alan, not better.
Nope.
Delicious, but I would say Snickers
Yeah.
bar is better as well. Sour Patch Kids. You don't like that?
No.
That one?
Hell no.
All right. Hot tamales. That's
Come on, man. That's
number
I
5.
told you it was gonna be some bullshit.
It gets
All that
better. It
shit's
gets
be in the
better.
bottom.
It gets
This be
better.
the
It gets better. It
bottom.
gets better.
This
Okay,
is
hot
in the
tamales is number 5 for some reason. Starburst is number 4.
bottom. No.
Who sponsored this QT?
I'm
This is
telling you.
CandyStore.com. All right. How about M&M's at number 3?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, M&M's are good. All right,
Peanut.
Skittles at number 2.
No.
No.
Number 1, Alan's favorite,
Reese's
Reese's
Cups.
peanut butter cups.
There you
You
go.
Yeah.
Look
can't
at
go
you.
wrong, and I agree with that.
That's right.
Where you find somebody giving out Toblerones?
You know what? Do you know what the best? Okay, so again to our radio. Oh, if somebody's been giving out Toblerones, you try
Come
to
on,
sneak.
huh?
You switch costumes and go back.
Hey, I'm going. That's why you go to them big houses. You go to them big
Caramellos.
neighborhoods. Yeah. Hey,
I used
I've
to
been
do
doing.
all those.
I've been working. I know where the big neighborhood is at. You know what I
take the
mean?
kids. And be like, we live here.
I see who got the house all decorated. I know
We
y'all
live here,
giving out
kids. Yeah. Just pretend if they ask, you say, I live down the road.
But you spend the budget on the decorations and
So
candy, you bastards.
So Alan and George right now both broadcasting from North Carolina, just so you know.
Right.
The most popular candy in their state that they're in is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Is it? Okay.
And the most popular one here in our state, which is South Carolina, to the people listening around the world, I'm going to let you guess, Fred, and I don't think you're going to guess it.
I probably won't.
It's a candy bar, and it has chocolate on the outside of it.
I was about to say, I was
Baby
going
Ruth
to
or
say
probably
since
Baby
it's
Ruth
No, not a Baby Ruth.
since it's South Carolina, I was gonna say it's probably bitter honey or something. But it's chocolate. What?
It's chocolate, and it's got, I'm going to guess like sort of a peanut buttery thing inside of it. It's not a Reese cup.
It's, don't you say Three Musketeers or something?
No, it's got a peanut buttery inside. Not
what like the Twix or something like that.
People are screaming at home.
Yeah.
It's Bart Simpson's favorite candy.
Oh, Butterfingers?
Yeah, Butterfingers. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's Halloween facts.
Butterfingers, all right.
Just the Halloween facts.
When I was in prison, Butterfinger was my favorite candy.
Oh, I bet it was.
Not even me.
I don't know.
After see, this is what happened.
Like,
people are going to remember. Yeah, but people are going to remember years down the road when we're on episode like 743. They're going to be like, you know, that show changed the day they did that ass butter thing. Because after that, anytime anyone would say anything about butter or asses, they would always bring it up. They were never the same. After
ass butter. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So, dude, the only thing more ridiculous than ass butter is Kanye West or Ye West. Is he still West? I know it's. I don't even fucking.
Is it Ye or Yay?
I think it's.
I don't know. I think
because it's spelled like Ye. I think
his mama
named
is Kanye. I'm gonna call him Kanye.
Right, and his real name is Wendell Stevenson.
It's what? It is not.
Kanye's real name is Wendell Stevenson. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I did not.
All the best rappers have changed their name. I have no idea what his real name is.
I was about to say it. No, his real name is Kanye West.
Okay, well, good.
Jesus Christ. You had me there for a second. I was like, Wendell Stevenson.
Yeah, it was,
It makes sense.
Well, that's like what Marilyn Manson, his real name is like Steve Gurgleheights or something.
Well,
like.
yeah, I'd have changed my name too if
Yeah,
it was Steve Gurgleheights.
I mean, it's something like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something like that. But yeah, so Kanye, dude, has Kanye just lost it? I like,
man, everybody, that's what Kanye wants you to think.
But that's the thing. So is he playing 4D chess, or
Yeah,
has he been thinking he's been playing 4D chess the whole time and now realizing he doesn't know how chess works?
Nah,
he's been trying to cancel himself. You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to.
You think that's what he's trying to do? You think he's trying to cancel himself?
He did it this time. He's gotten out all his contracts.
Yeah, but so what's he gonna do though? How's he gonna? Is he gonna stay in the?
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Well, no. So I'm saying
What
if he's trying to cancel himself,
yeah.
Is he gonna like stop making albums? Is he gonna like?
Well, he'll just market himself.
Yeah, I mean,
he's pulling a Prince, except Prince didn't do it this way.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Don't forget to tweet the show at twitter.com/BLC World and tell us if Fred is right or wrong.
He's got out in all his
#40
contracts. He lost his worth.
All that stuff.
He lost worth, but he still
didn't lose no money.
Millionaire.
Sure,
He didn't lose no money.
Well, he's
You
got
know
like
what I mean?
he's almost got $1 billion, right? Didn't we figure that out?
Yeah,
Well,
he
he's
was
not a billionaire
considered-
no more.
Yeah, that's
right.
dropped. But still, I mean,
Yeah, he'll be all right.
you know what I mean? I'm not the
He can
billionaire.
afford to buy,
boys club.
get a whole chicken.
He wasn't even part of it anyway. He hated him, so it didn't
Yeah,
matter.
it wasn't.
But did he?
yeah.
Or was that just the act? See, that's what you gotta. It depends on what's gonna happen next. Like we'll find out going forward if this is just another like way, ploy for him to be like, see, I played you all.
Yeah.
And now I'm worth more than anything.
Dude,
Or
he could.
You can't put it past him.
That's what happened to Dave. Remember Dave got all
Dave,
canceled for 6-7 years, and then come back and took the whole fucking comedy game,
Right.
dude.
Dave Beckman, you're right.
Dave Beckman.
That's what I thought you were talking about. I thought you were like
well,
using
that's
him as a
what- yeah,
gag,
but-
and I was like, this is
I mean,
great.
that trip from China or wherever it was, I mean, it was a long ass trip.
South Africa.
South Africa, that's right.
Yeah.
And then he came back and did the shirt gag. Oh man, that was classic.
No, I know. I loved it. I'm not a huge Kanye West fan, but that's just because I don't like listen to him or anything.
Like his old shit now.
Well,
like,
he was
his
a lyrical
first like
genius.
3 albums, you know what I'm saying, were fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, he's a
But-
marketing genius.
He is. That's what it is. He's marketing himself. That's what anybody.
That's what.
all
But see,
they
that's the
ever
thing.
do.
So,
all
but that's
you
my
do.
question though. Is it like, is he doing that? So you always have to ask yourself that question. Is it like so we talked about comedy before? How comedy is either funny when it's funny, or it's really funny when it's not funny.
Yeah.
And like, is that what he like? I'm gonna. It's just so mind-boggling to me to think that he's like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get myself fucked up,
Yeah.
so that I can get. But I mean, people think that way.
Yeah. Well,
That's just crazy, man.
to what? Just get out of the spotlight, or
Well, I don't know if he's trying to get out of this. That's what I'm saying. So whatever happens next,
Yeah.
if he gets out of the spotlight, then okay, he probably did it so he could get himself some time.
Right. Yeah.
But if he's like,
Well,
now
he's
he's going to be this guy who's like talking about this shit all the time.
Well, he
Yeah.
basically saying, for what I understand, it is he doesn't want to give his money to the man, and he says
Well,
the
but
man.
you got to give your money to the man. It's
no,
not like they ask me.
no, he doesn't.
He should.
He
I
doesn't.
mean,
I give
he's
my
smart
money to the
enough
man.
Not. I mean,
You
he
give your
shoulda-
money
he
to the man.
shoulda read
Al.
his contracts before. you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. I
saying?
mean, but I'm
So-
sure he did. I'm sure he's
Right.
like, I'm going to take a loss for it. What the heck?
Right.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, this is exactly what he's doing, man. It's just
that's crazy, man.
he's found a way to get out of his contracts without having
Well-
to pay. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I mean, good for Kanye, I guess. Or he's scamming us all.
But
speaking-
I mean, it's still the shit sound crazy though. Man.
It
does,
is, man. It's entertaining. Let's put it
It's
that way.
very entertaining. It's
Speaking of
very
scamming, Fred,
Yep.
some of our dear friends, not friends of the show, but some
Mhm.
people that we've been in contact with before, got scammed this week, Fred, or
Oh.
this past week. The Confederacy themed superhero movie Rebels Run was found to be an investment scam. So basically, production of the right-wing bloggers Confederacy themed superhero movie is no more, and
So-
they took $1 million worth of investments and went with it. He basically invested, like all the funding disappeared because this guy had created a right-wing comic book. His name Rebels Run. It's like some chick with a fucking what do you call it? Rebel flag on her chest or whatever.
Yeah. So
And-
it was a comic book.
It was started out as a comic book
Started
by
out
this
as a comic
blogger.
book. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so they surpassed. They had a $750,000 fundraising goal. Ended up getting $1 million, right? So the guy said the money was supposed to be held in escrow as the producer sought additional backing, but now all the cash is just gone, along with the plans for the movie. The guy's like, I wouldn't count on us getting the money back.
Oh,
Yeah.
was this a GoFundMe?
I guess so. Yeah, I'm sure. it
Yeah,
was
he
like
took
a-
the money and
whatever the
gave
redneck
it to
version of
an
that
investment company
I
that
guess the-
invested in crypto.
Yeah,
And the guy owed money, and the guy owed the people that he owed money to. He had
Right.
like in his website, he showed like he had cars and shit, and it was all fake.
yeah.
Right.
The guy,
The
Yeah.
scammer got scammed.
yeah, he said he made it so him having a wackadoodle ass lifestyle said he's not going to get additional funding, so he turned to a Utah-based bank called Ohana Capital Financial, which marketed itself with the slogan "Banking the Unbankable." So he transferred $1 million to be held in escrow. But the founder of Ohana Capital, a self-proclaimed crypto billionaire, James Wolfgram, was a con artist who faked his wealth by doing things like lifting photos of pricey cars from the internet and cryptocurrency wallets holding millions of dollars to share on his Instagram feed. So in a federal indictment, prosecutors said that his business also sold what were billed as high-tech cryptocurrency mining rigs that were in fact a hoax, with their screens just running on a loop to create the illusion of mining. Oh my God. He made a fraudulent deal to purchase a $15 million commercial complex in Utah and like just took possession of it, just stole the shit. And so they gave him all of their money. They gave him $1 million and
to
they
make
got
this
duped.
movie, or to hold it. They just wanted him to hold it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Right. So that it didn't, it had to be somewhere. It has to be somewhere.
Yeah.
It can't be like, oh, my wallet,
Oh my
and it ain't.
god.
But yeah, dude.
It
So
would have
that's
been
what
better
happened.
if he had just put it in his
Well,
wallet.
hey, that's
But how much does that suck to get? I mean, of all
right.
the,
Yeah. So hey.
so then I went and again, we don't in any way like condone that crazy shit. But like I was like, well, now I want to see the trailer because it's in the article. It said there was a trailer for it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Couldn't find it anywhere.
No.
No, I don't know what happened to it. I guess they took it down. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, but
like,
I wouldn't
dark
think
web
they
it.
would. I mean, the trailer probably wouldn't have been in YouTube anyway because it's against terms of service. So
You think maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
because
Well,
of the
you
Confederate
usually-
flag and all that, they wouldn't.
Yeah, but it's like she's barely even wearing clothes, Alan.
Yeah,
All right, hold on. I'm going to share the screen. Hold on. Let me show you, Fred,
I want to
so
see
you can see what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I guess she's wearing a little bit of clothes, but still.
No, but let me see it.
I'm coming
Yeah,
up
let me
with it
see
right now.
Jesus, you keep talking about
So here she is.
it.
Rebels Run. A superhero.
Oh, no, she ain't got no clothes on.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? That's not horrifically racist. Her shirt.
Well,
No,
They
but
don't
what
have
is
any
she-
other
I mean,
pictures
what
of
is
her.
she? What is she supposed to be?
She's just she's got a gun.
Yeah, but
Alan.
what is she? I mean, what is she a hero for?
She's a hero for guns, Alan.
Well,
for
so
your
what's so bad about that?
He's a hero for your.
I don't know. She's the only superhero who's like, I need a gun.
Punisher has a gun.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Punisher has like a lot of guns. That's his whole thing. She just has one.
Boy, good.
Well, all she needs is one.
And there was and like I said, there was supposed to be a trailer, but I can't find it.
You can't find the trailer.
That's all I want to
They
see.
Scrubbed it.
That's all I want to see.
They scrubbed it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah,
that's
they-
what's.
Yeah.
So I just had to tell you that scam because that's. a
I
hell of
heard.
a scam.
I heard. Speaking of scams, I heard Twitter. Elon's about to be owning Twitter by
I
Friday.
decided to buy it again, Freddie.
Yeah, didn't he go in
It's
today
zero
with the
and
trash
Elon
can?
Musk.
No, he came in with a sink. He's like,
Yeah. I said,
let that sink in.
Let that sink in, will ya?
Well, he's saying he's gonna fire 75% of them.
Yeah, 75% of them.
I said, I'm firing you all. I'm fucking Elon Musk. I've got to do it. I brought the sink.
Imagine stuff by Home Depot buying a sink.
Yeah,
Or like telling his assistant, like, hey, go grab me a sink real quick.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Out of the
Yeah, just go run to the
bathroom?
store and grab me a sink. What kind? I don't the white one, I guess. I don't know.
A Kohler.
The lightest one they have.
The Kohler. I like Kohler.
Too funny.
Kohler products.
I
Yeah.
can't find it. Oh man. So anyway, yeah. So Elon's doing his thing that he does.
Yep.
And that's fine.
It's great.
Good for him.
Awesome.
So all right. Well, guys, you got anything else, Freddie?
No, I think that's about it
You
for
good?
this
You
week.
got everything you said, everything.
I'm
Alan, have a safe trip back home. Eric, keep kicking ass. I heard you got a few more months of fighting to do, but you're gonna do it.
Woo-hoo.
You're gonna win.
Yes.
We've all got your back, and we will
Yeah, we
throw a
do.
party when you get this shit finished.
Hell yeah.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
All right, everybody. Happy Halloween. Peace out. Love your mothers.
See ya.
Hey, good night, everybody.
Good night,
Yeezy.
everybody.
I'll
See you
see
later.
you in hell.
Yeezy come, Yeezy go.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know what that meant either.
Kanye reference.
Oh, is that a con?
Oh.
Easy come, easy go. Good God, guys, get on it.
You ain't nothing but a gold digger.
Yeah.
All right. Good
It's
night,
not a
everybody.
No. I can't say that one.
Not gonna say it. Not gonna
Don't
say
say
it.
it. All right.